Good morning. It's James from Pipe Doctor Home Services, and this is not the Mikey Pipes by ACiQ system that I'm doing the maintenance on. This is just my own window unit. It's Sunday morning, and it's going to be 83 degrees today. I need to get these things installed. Yeah, I don't have central air, but who knows? Maybe one day. So I'm just doing a little bit of cleaning with the Simple Green foaming coil cleaner. But yeah, I did earlier in the week. I did a maintenance on an ACiQ system by Mikey Pipes. My first time doing it. So it's important that I get feedback from you guys. It's important that I'll get feedback from Mike and Daniel to see whether I did too much, I did too little, what I did right, what I did wrong, how I can correct it and start becoming a better AC technician, which is very interesting to say. These systems are very well put together, and they're very well self-maintaining. So it seems like I don't have to be as in depth with like a traditional split system. I could be right, I could be wrong. Like I said, I'm learning this stuff. So this is where you guys can tune in and help me out. And I get feedback from Mike and Daniel, and he says, you did it right, you did it wrong, you're a moron, you're a genius, whatever the case. Bear with me as I'm catching up on uploading with you guys. I did have a family emergency this week. I had a family member that was in and out of the hospital, and so I had a whole lot going on. I put you guys on the back burner, and I apologize, but at the end of the day, family is the most important to me. I do want to just shout out to all the family members that helped me out. The Pipe Doctor family that was there and supportive, and just doing a whole lot to make sure that everything was going smoothly with me on my end. So I'm eternally grateful to everyone. Love all of you, and yeah, we will get back to normal. Things are on the mend. Everyone's doing good. And I have some content that's pre-recorded, so I'm just catching up with you guys. And yeah, we'll get back to being more normal this week. It's going to be a beautiful week. So let me know what you guys think about the video, and I'll touch back with you at the end. Thank you.
Step away from the condenser. You are a plumber. Okay, so left hand behind the back, right arm, pull. Yeah. Get in there. Okay, let's see. ¿Dónde está agua? Do we have water nearby? Do we have a spigot? Oh my lord, all the way over here? Really? This is the closest one? And it's like facing the ground? What am I supposed to do with that? Alright, let's go. We don't have water, which no big deal. I have our little pressure washer that we use for mini splits because I have to bring it to the boys later. So I'm not doing any type of chemical wash or anything. I'm literally just gonna give a quick rinse. Boom, 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 boom. And move on with this. These coils are so clean. I know you're supposed to do it from the inside out. I'm just trying to give it a nice rinse to make sure everything looks good. Wipe down the unit. I'm not going to be opening up the electrical compartment because there's nothing for me to test in there. We're going to get this closed back up. I finished rinsing, just rinsing it off with water, plain water, nothing crazy. These units run in reverse when they're finished with their cooling cycles, so the outdoor condenser coil is actually very clean. Let's see if I can get this in there without... Come on. Okay. What we'll do is go check on the air handler. Nice. It sucks. The house right behind me that's under construction has water. a spigot directly behind me, but I'm not gonna steal water from a neighbor. We'll set up an appointment for him to check out what's going on with that spigot. That frost proof, that's not dispensing any water. He did not disconnect the hose this winter, so, and it's in a crawl space, so we'll set that up for a follow-up. Not often you get daylight in an attic. That's cool. Okay. So let's just do a visual inspection of the pan here. There's some crusties here, but let's get our flashlight on. Let's take a look and see. It's all dry. Everything looks good here. Trap looks relatively clean. Gonna pop this float switch out. Okay. What I'll do is give this a nice brush. I don't know if my jacket is blocking you guys. Yeah. Okay. Get my vacuum. And just vacuum out. Make sure that this line stays good. I know by doing that I just took the water out of the trap, but that's okay. Alright, we'll get this cover off next. That's sick. It's like looking at a V12 engine. Let's see. I want a little spritz. Oh, why are you? Oh, is this spray gun messed up? Oh, come on. That's annoying. Came all the way up here with the spray gun that don't work. Maybe that's why it was sitting at the shop. Come on, come on, give me something, anything. All right, that's that. I don't think I have another spray bottle to divert that into. A couple of these. Okay. Wish I had a way. Yeah, it's not gonna do me much doing it like that. All right, let me go see if I can get another spray bottle from the truck. All right, screw that. Okay. Nice, nice. Okay, so that's good. Get this cover put back on. I mean, it's pretty straightforward with the ACiQ systems. Doing maintenance on them. I've done a couple maintenances now. Where'd you go? Okay, so we're pretty much all set here. We got the trap is clean. Evaporator coil looks good. My thing is, I need to see from him what to do for a filter. That's what we need to do next. Filter. Got the outdoor condenser cleaned, rinsed off. We just have to remember to plug the disconnect back in to turn that unit on. This one, turn that on. And then find out what we do for a return filter. So let me go see what we got going on with that filter in here. It looks like it's brand freaking new, so we won't worry about that. Get this beast back on. Nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna play with that. Some of you may be wondering, James, you're Plumbguyny. What the hell are you doing with air conditioning? One, I don't want to limit myself to just one thing or two things, you know, plumbing and heating. I really want to broaden my horizons as a technician, and part of that is getting all aspects of what we do at Pipe Doctor down. If I can grow myself as a technician, that will lead to further opportunities to be a better tech, obviously make more money, which is always a cool thing. But, you know, just be a better asset to the company, because we do a lot of air conditioning. And I need to learn more about it. I've used to do a lot of installs at my first employer. Okay, let's get you pushed in. Give one of these swivel ones. I used to do a lot of installs, not too much maintenance or service, so that's all new to me. But I'm learning it. From what I've done in the past couple weeks, I've actually had quite a good time. And, you know, air conditioning is definitely enjoyable. The work is super rewarding. I think this thing is on a delay. There we go. Come on, baby, rotate. And I don't want to be... I want to help during this upcoming season, because I know it's going to be busy. And I know it's hard for Mike to find qualified AC techs. So if I can do more, be a better asset, help out on installs if I'm not running service calls, or help out with doing, if I could do more maintenances so then the guys can focus on service calls and installs and all that fun stuff, then that's just beneficial for everybody. And Mike is entrusting me. Come on, baby. Okay. It's almost like they reset into a starting position, and there they go. I mean, these coils are literally shiny clean. All right. Easy peasy. And then you can see here we have perform manual AC tune-up on system, shut power to outdoor unit, rinsed off the condenser coil from the inside out, wiped down exterior of the unit, cleaned out condensate trap on the air handler and vacuumed out the line, added condensate pan treatment solution and tablets to the bottom of the pan and condensate trap, inspected return filter, customer had just replaced last week, restored power to both systems, ensured proper operation. Everything is working properly at this time and system is in good running condition. Note, frost-proof spigot outside of garage is not operational. Customer had left the hose connected during the wintertime. Advised we could return with a follow-up plumbing visit to inspect/replace the spigot. Access to interior water line through crawl space. Customer stated that he will call when ready to proceed with that repair. So, nice and easy. Documented. And everything shut off. And now, these are running in reverse to push. That is so cool. To push any debris that got sucked into the the condenser coil. It is now pushing. That is so cool. Wow, and it really ramps up when it runs in reverse. So let me know what you guys think. Very cool at the end, so when it turns on and it does that self-cleaning, the condenser, it runs in reverse, and it really like ramps up the RPMs to push everything out, which is super cool. I really like that. But yeah, I thought it was very simple, very straightforward, nothing overly crazy or complicated. But I could be wrong, and I could be completely missing something, and you're like, James, what the hell? You shouldn't be touching air conditioning units. No, I think I'm getting there. I did a 2-zone system yesterday. They were not ACiQ. They were just your traditional split systems. And of course, I didn't record it because I was just, no, not yesterday, Friday. Yeah. I think I did it right. I'm learning. I'm getting there. I'm a plumber. Don't forget that. But it's the effort that counts. And just paying attention. Let me know what you guys think. Hit me up at my email. I'm still shipping out stickers across the country, free of charge. Plumbguyny@gmail.com. And consider subscribing to my channel because we're on the way to 1,000 subs. We are slowly getting there. And if you like my content, check out some of my other videos. I have a whole boatload of videos, a whole bunch of playlists now, a bunch of shorts. So consider watching them and let me know what you guys think. All right? Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you.